Hey everyone, Nick from ResoNix Sound Solutions here with another product spotlight video, this time on our ResoNix CLD offerings. While we used to only offer our original CLD squares, we now offer a few other products, including our ResoNix Lite CLD rectangles, which is a more standard product that performs in the same league as other popular American-made brands, as well as our ResoNix Supermax Mega Pro CLD squares, which is the most heavy-duty constrained layer damper available on the market today. You can currently purchase ResoNix CLD products in a few different options. First is our ResoNix Lite CLD rectangles, which comes in a package of 9 sheets totaling 36 square feet and comes in currently at $140. The original ResoNix CLD squares come in 2 options. One is 10 pieces at 10 square feet, and the other, our most popular and best value offering, is 40 pieces at 40 square feet. Saving the best for last, our heavy-duty ResoNix Supermax Mega Pro CLD squares come in a package of 20 pieces totaling 20 square feet. Our ResoNix CLD squares and our heavy-duty CLD squares are by far our most popular and well-known products. They both come in a 12-inch by 12-inch sheet and have a 120 mil thick butyl layer. The original CLD squares feature a 4 mil thick aluminum constraining layer and come in at 1 pound per square foot. The Supermax Mega Pro CLD squares, which is our heavy duty offering, features a 12 mil thick aluminum constraining layer and comes in at 1.1 pounds per square foot. And while we know the name is silly, that's okay. The performance is as well. The ResoNix Lite CLD rectangles is our more economically friendly CLD product, coming in at 18 by 32 inches and just shy of half a pound per square foot with a 45 mil thick butyl layer and a 3 mil thick aluminum constraining layer. It has a similar performance yet even better price point than our fellow American-made competitors. Before we even get into the details about these products, I'm sure you're wondering which one is better. Which one do I use? The quick answer is, if you can afford the barrier to entry that is the original CLD squares or even the heavy-duty CLD squares, then there's no real reason to use the ResoNix Lite CLD rectangles, as the CLD squares take your dollar much further. The original ResoNix CLD squares were the very best CLD on the market. That was until we came out with the ResoNix Supermax Mega Pro CLD squares. This heavy-duty version performs just shy of 2 times better than the original CLD squares. If you're in a strict budget, then by all means, our ResoNix Lite CLD rectangles are a great option that will perform in line with the other fellow American-made products that your grandpa is familiar with. The much longer, more detailed answer about which one to use can be found on our website. Most people seem to be under the impression that weight is the biggest determining factor in the performance of a constrained layer damper sound deadener. This is simply not true. What makes ResoNix CLD products perform the way they do mostly comes down to the butyl formula. We use a no filler, no additive formula that allows them to perform optimally. No frills, no gimmicks, no useless extra fillers to add volume or thickness to make them appear as if they are thicker or better than they truly are. What also separates these from the rest is the grade of aluminum that we use. While thicknesses between different products can be the same or even vary, that doesn't really tell the whole story. Here at ResoNix, we use a stiffer grade of aluminum that allows the constraining layer to provide a more rigid reference. Having a more rigid constraining layer allows us to extract more performance out of our butyl layer to help further achieve better performance than our competitors' aluminum constraining layers. ResoNix CLD squares are best applied to a clean surface. I personally recommend decontaminating any surface with isopropyl alcohol before application to make sure any surface is rid of dirt, oil, or grease. ResoNix constrained layer damper products are best applied to large flat panels since they are going to be the most resonant in the vehicle, such as outer door skins, inner door skins, door panels, quarter panels, trunk lids, hatches, various interior trim panels, roofs, you name it, are all going to benefit from applying a ResoNix constrained layer damper product. One thing to keep note of while installing ResoNix constrained layer damper products is that a single larger piece is going to be better than multiple smaller pieces. This is because of how a constrained layer damper works. By cutting the reference layer, the constraining aluminum, you are going to reduce the effectiveness of the product. So try to stay away from smaller pieces if possible, unless you're using it to calm down the vibration of a various little trim panel or a little clip, something of that sort. Otherwise, if you're installing it for their main use of reducing panel resonance, try to stick to larger pieces, as these larger pieces have a higher value target. Once installed, make sure to go over with a roller gently. This will ensure that you have proper adhesion to the panel and no air bubbles, and that no failures can occur. You're going to have the best performance this way, but be sure not to use any of the ridged rollers, as these ridged or patterned rollers deform the aluminum and stretch it out and provide small reliefs, which will drastically reduce the effectiveness of the product. As you can see, our ResoNix CLD products and their packaging are very simple in appearance. This is because our main priority with our products is making sure that they perform the best they can, as opposed to appearing like they perform the best they can. We have zero interest in selling you any additional add-ons that have no benefit to the end result, such as colored aluminum, logos, fancy packaging, essentially marketing gimmicks, otherwise known as bullshit. All we care about here is performance. If you have any other questions regarding our CLD squares or CLD rectangles or any of our other products, feel free to email or call me anytime. Thank you.